Uzume RR4 is now available for you to get in-game right now. It's a 90 RPM solar sniper rifle that gets some crazy good rolls. So how do you get it and which perks do you want? Coming up. If you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, make sure you subscribe for more Destiny 2 content in the future. Uzume is one of the Nightfall weapons this season. There are 3 Nightfall weapons, and each week the weapon changes. The rotations of the weapons go Plug 1.1, Hung Jury, then Uzume. If you're watching this video the same week that it releases, the weekly weapon is Uzume. Any difficulty has a chance of dropping it, but the higher the difficulty, the higher your chances of it dropping. For solo players, I usually recommend the hero difficulty due to the fact that it's the highest difficulty that still has matchmaking. Master difficulty will be the best option for those of you with a group. However, if you aren't completely leveled up, you may consider doing legend difficulty. You may be lowering the drop rate, but if you can complete multiple legend difficulties in the same amount of time it would take for you to complete a master difficulty, I would go with the legend. On June 22nd, Grandmaster Nightfalls will return, and with them, there will be an Adept version of this, as well as the other Nightfall weapons. The Adept version can accept Adept mods, and gets +3 to each stat once Masterworked. Now, which roles are you looking for when farming this? Well, the first column doesn't really matter too much, but I'd go with something that increases either handling or stability. So perks like Arrowhead Break or Corkscrew Rifling are great. In the second column, go with a magazine extension like Extended Mag, Tactical Mag, or Appended Mag, which allows for more damage before needing to reload. And pairs nicely with some perks in the next 2 slots. The reason for this is because in the third column, we have Triple Tap. This allows 3 rapid precision hits to add 1 bullet back to your magazine. This bullet spawns out of thin air, so this makes it very ammo efficient against bosses and champions. Not to mention that this greatly increases your overall damage over 1 magazine. Also, with a magazine extension, you'll be able to proc triple tap twice, meaning instead of shooting 5 rounds per magazine, you'll be shooting 7. If you don't get triple tap, Clown Cartridge is a great replacement. Reloading randomly overfills it from reserves. Just like triple tap, this will allow you to output more damage over 1 magazine. The only trade-off for its easy activation is the fact that ammo comes from your reserves and doesn't just magically appear. Those are the 2 best perks for PvE, but you also may consider snapshot sights for quick ADS speed or lead from gold for Grandmaster Nightfalls, where conserving ammo is really important. You could also just run Special Finisher or the Aeon Cult exotics for that though. The final column has 2 perks that are amazing for PvE, those being Vorpal Weapon and High Impact Reserves. These are both great options. Vorpal Weapon increases your damage by 15% while shooting bosses, champions, vehicles, and guardians in their supers. High Impact Reserves increases your damage as your magazine gets lower. If you get this with a triple tap roll, keep it. Those 2 perks together are OP. As High Impact Reserves starts to increase your damage, triple tap will proc and give you more ammo with the damage buff from High Impact Reserves. Don't you love when things work out like that? On to the PvP perks. I'd almost always go with Snapshot in that first main perk slot. Being able to scope in faster than other people or set up before them allows for a massive advantage. To pair with that, I'd go for either one of the perks mentioned before. Vorpal to deal increased damage to supers, or High Impact Reserves to increase damage almost all of the time due to the limited amount of special ammo in Crucible. This also allows for one-shot body shots when paired with certain buffs. And lucky for you, I have a great build that makes getting damage buffs really easy. Link in the description. So a quick recap. The PvE god rolls consist of a mag extension, triple tap, or clown cartridge, plus either Vorpal Weapon or High Impact Reserves. Then for PvP, Snapshot and High Impact Reserves, or Vorpal Weapon. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to stay up to date with all my other Destiny 2 content. Also, comments really help with the YouTube algorithm, so if you want to support the channel, leave a comment letting me know if you're going to be farming for this. Thank you all for watching this far into the video. I'm Marshix, and I'll see you next time.